So Natasha, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what inspired this project? And yeah, so for now, just a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm a graphic designer from Dallas, Texas. I do photography as well.
Okay.
Growing up, I lived with my grandmother and a little bit with my aunt.
Yeah.
My mom was in the picture, but not necessarily my entire life. She had her problems, so me and my siblings lived from like household to household. Dealing with the war on drugs and everything, we really just didn't have a united family.
Yeah.
But I was inspired by her when I was riding a bus with her once and she was sketching different people on the bus. So I picked up art that way.
So you were inspired by your mom?
Yeah, I was inspired by my mom. She was a great woman. She just wasn't necessarily in my life.
Yeah, but that one time that you remember in the bus is the one time that inspired you.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
It inspired me, and I just grew from there, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the Self book is a book about Black women. It consists of 14 to 16 Black women. In the book, they talk about racism, colorism, self-love, and beauty. So it's just pretty much a platform for these women to be themselves. It's something that I wanted to do. It started off as just me photographing Black women with natural hair, but I felt that it would be necessary to add some content with it because honestly, it is a lot of racial tension. It's a lot of tension about like colorism. It's lots of things going on online that makes us all feel very uncomfortable. And I feel that it's necessary for these women to speak their minds and show the world that they are not the stereotypes that they make them out to be. So with my art, usually I just want to give women or just people a platform to be themselves. Anything that I do is just meant for other people.
What exactly was the major inspiration for you? And in reading some of these stories, how has it affected you? And just even your background or just your life, how is everything connected? So tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay. Well, honestly, I didn't have it really great growing up. And since I was so young, I was kind of like blinded by what was actually going on in my community and what was going on with me.
Yeah.
And little did I know as a young kid, I didn't know that when I grew up into being a young Black woman, or a Black woman, that certain things wouldn't necessarily be given to me, or I would be judged for it. You know, I didn't know that. I just thought that we were all people, we were all loved, we grew up, and that's the way it is. When I got older, I really realized that it wasn't what the television would make it out to be. It was really hard when I was with my grandmother. That's as young as I can remember because I didn't stay with my mom.
Yeah.
We lived in the projects and actually in West Dallas, so it was a lot very difficult. We didn't have the resources and the things we needed, but I was happy because, like I said, I didn't see a lot of the things. Just having my sister Nancy around and family members and friends that would support us, even though my mother wasn't there, was a good thing because I was protected from certain things. Growing up, when my mom, like I said before, when she did come into my life, it was very brief, but she did leave something very powerful behind. She left her talents of drawing. So I was really inspired by that because I loved it so much. So when she left, I was crushed, but that's all I had to keep going. So I continued to do that. I kept drawing. Like I said, during junior high school, I had a teacher who found interest in me. She saw that I was very quiet and calm, and motivated me to apply to Booker T. Washington.